Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and this is going to be a really fun grocery haul. We went to some of my favorite stores, Trader Joe's, Aldi, and Vons, but I'm also going to show you some of my purchases from Amazon. I have an affinity for a particular brand. They do not sponsor me, but I just love their products. So I'll get into some of these Quest products as well. But if you enjoy this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to get started with some of the meat so I can get them back into the fridge. So this is the Kirkwood all-natural boneless skinless chicken breast. We're going to use this for a couple of recipes. It's something we always like to have on hand. And we got this from Aldi. And it's chicken breast, so the macros are probably not very surprising. It's 4 ounces. That's going to be the serving size. That's 150 calories and 27 grams of protein. So this is just a very versatile product that I use all the time because it's such a great way to get in protein. One of my favorite meats I like to pick up is this extra lean ground beef. This is 96% lean. I really like this. It has great macros, but you can see it's a little pricey. It's $7.49 a pound, but I'm going to use this in a recipe next week, so I'll go ahead and put it in the freezer until then. But I'm going to make a slow cooker cheeseburger soup, which sounds really good and called for some beef. And as I mentioned, this is great macros. So for 4 ounces, it's 150 calories and 25 grams of protein. So similar to the chicken breast, which for a beef is really good. And I will enjoy it in that soup. Okay, I'm going to keep going with the chilled items. So we have the Simply Nature acai bowls. And if you know myself and my husband, we love acai bowls and we love having them on demand. And that is what this product offers. So, sometimes we go out and get them, but we love having this option in the freezer. I usually have it as a dessert. Acai is just a very delicious berry, and I think this brand does it really well. So basically you get a frozen base of acai, and the berry one you get strawberries and blueberries and the granola, of course, on top. In the tropical one, you are getting mango and oranges. And it's just the perfect serving, like single serve at 6 ounces. It works really well in the freezer. The only trick is you have to really let it thaw before you eat it. And if you do that, then it's absolutely delicious. It's just that deep, really strong, really tasty acai flavor that we are clearly obsessed with. So it's 140 calories without the granola, and it's 220 calories with the granola. So this is just a perfect treat. And I obviously am in love with them, and we see them a lot more in the summer, so we tend to stock up. So this item is one I haven't purchased before from Trader Joe's, but I am looking to add a little bit more convenience in my life. And fun fact, I am really terrible at hard boiling eggs. I try and I fail, and I repeat this cycle over and over. So this week I figured we would pay the tiny bit extra for the convenience, and it will be 100% worth it because I won't have to go through the process of messing up another batch of eggs. So anyway, these are just fresh, hard cooked, peeled eggs. They're ready to go. You get 6 eggs in the package, and I actually think for the price, this is a really good deal. Now, usually the eggs I use are about 70 calories and 7 grams of protein, and that's how you know that clearly you know a lot about protein when you know exactly how many are in your particular size of egg. But these are probably more of a medium egg, so they are 60 calories and 6 grams of protein, but that's going to work great. And I can't tell you how happy I am that I don't have to mess around and attempt to boil eggs again. And then this is another staple for us. This is the plain Friendly Farms non-fat Greek yogurt. It's got 90 calories and 16 grams of protein. I use this particularly for my overnight oats. It's what I use as the base, and so I always like to have some of this on hand, but we can also use this as a sour cream replacement, or if we just want some plain yogurt, we could add some fruit to it. It's something that I always have. It's kind of the knockoff to the Chobani, which is really my favorite, but this one is much more cost effective, so we always make sure to have this on hand. Also picked up some of the Friendly Farms low-fat cottage cheese. This is 90 calories and 13 grams of protein. So I enjoy cottage cheese. I know it's like a texture thing and some people aren't into it, but cottage cheese is having a moment right now. I've been having a moment with it for a while, let's be honest, but what I'm enjoying using it in is actually my Ninja Creamies. I did not think I was going to go in that direction. I feel like I use some of the sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix, and that's worked really well. But I've started adding just like a quarter of a cup of the cottage cheese, and it really does add to the consistency. I feel like it's smoother, it's creamier, and of course, it's going to add a couple grams of protein. So I've been using it a lot for that. And there are so many recipes out right now for different ways to use cottage cheese, and a lot of them involve blending it so you can kind of get past that curd texture and just enjoy all the protein. Another snack we bought this week with protein in mind is this light string cheese. And this is a really great hack if you're trying to just get in a little bit more protein, and I'll show you why. So here are the macros. You can see it's 50 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, but that 50 calories is also 6 grams of protein. So if you just need a little bit more protein in your day, this is a great way to do it. I want James to start having some of this as well with his snack. It's just an easy way to sneak in an extra couple grams of protein. So that cheese is really great for getting extra protein in, but if you can believe it, this fat-free crumbled feta cheese actually has even better macros. So hold on to your hat. You can see here for a serving, that's about 1/4 of a cup. The calories are 35 and the protein is 6. So this is just a really, really easy way to get more protein in. I'm actually using this in a recipe this week, but it's really delicious and that protein ratio is awesome. So if you haven't checked this out from Trader Joe's before, I strongly recommend it. And then a few more items in this dairy section. You know we love the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It was on a great sale. This is 80 calories and 12 grams of protein. The strawberry cheesecake is a great flavor. You can really never go wrong with it. So picked up a 4-pack of that. And then James really likes the Oikos 000 yogurt. This is 15 grams of protein and 90 calories. And this is the cherry flavor, which is very delicious as well. So both of these yogurts is something we like to have on hand all the time. They're super delicious. They're very macro friendly. Another way to get in a lot of great protein. I've shown you this before. This is the roasted turkey breast. It's cured, it's slices. What I like about this is the slices are kind of thick. They just feel very hearty and delicious. And for 25 calories, it's actually 5 grams of protein. So you can imagine between a string cheese and some of this turkey breast, you're easily adding another 10 grams of protein to your day for about 100 calories. So really, no excuses, people. This is a great hack. James's milk for the week is this reduced fat milk. This is 2% milk, I believe. And what I've also been doing in the Ninja Creamy, if I just need like a really delicious protein bomb for the day, is mixing some of the cottage cheese, this milk, some protein powder. It sounds disgusting. I'm realizing that as I'm saying that, but it is so good. And using this milk as kind of the base with a little bit of almond milk actually really improves the texture. It adds a bit of protein, obviously, because this has some fat and some, heart to it, whereas the almond milk is mostly just water. But anyway, I've been enjoying some of this as well. And then of course, if you're just looking for pure protein, just really hardcore pure protein, it's this cage-free liquid egg whites. I usually don't enjoy them just that hardcore. I like to use them in my protein waffles and then in my egg lunch as well, where I will mix it with a couple of whole eggs too. So I'm getting some of the fat from that, but then some of the kind of liquid gold here because this is all protein. In case I haven't shown you the macros in a while, a serving is 3 tablespoons, and that is 25 calories and 5 grams of protein. And as I mentioned, I don't just eat egg whites. I like to enjoy the whole egg too and mix them together and use these for recipes. So just picked up a dozen of these large cage-free eggs, and that will be getting us through the week. So I think that's the last of the cold items. I'm going to go ahead, put them back in the fridge. See you in a sec. Okay, all the super cold stuff is in the fridge so we can rest easy. Doesn't that annoy you in people's grocery hauls when they leave out the cold stuff and you're just sort of dying, not knowing whether or not they put it back? Clearly, I digress. We also picked up some red grapes. We both love grapes, and so we like to get them as often as we can. It's just a great snack, something on the side of lunch. Throughout the day, meets all your snacking needs. It is definitely strawberry season because these were on an unbelievable deal. So we picked up 2 pints. Whatever we don't use, we're going to make into creamies. I know I've talked about that before, but it's been really fun with the summer fruit. We just made one with watermelon that was unbelievable, and I have one in the freezer now that we've made out of peaches. So basically anything we don't use is turning into like this amazing sorbet, but I had protein powder and some milk, so it's creamy. I don't know. It's really good. Anyway, so we picked up 2 of those. Blueberries were also on a good deal, so we picked up some of those as well. We have our bananas for the week. This just goes on top of overnight oats, or if I'm doing any sort of PB&J concoction. Picked up a seedless cucumber for James. He uses this for snacking and sometimes in his lunches. Also in his lunches, he's going to add these tomatoes. I think he picks up the Roma variety, chops and dices these up real fine. And then we have a single avocado. That's what he uses to top his meals. For dinner this week, we're doing these giant Cobb salads that are going to be absolutely delicious. I have them featured in one of my What I Eat in a Day videos, so I can link that for you below. But the base of that, we're going to use some of this little salad bar garden salad. And then also chop up these romaine hearts. So I think that will work perfectly together, and I am really looking forward to that meal. James is a hummus fan, and I actually picked this out. As you know, I will die if I eat hummus. It is one of my deathly allergies, but I was just thinking about my husband, and this is smoky barbecue flavored. And if I could eat hummus, that sounds really interesting and like something I would like to try. So we picked it up, and hopefully he will enjoy it. And then I'm just showing you the back here to kind of see what the color is like. It wasn't showing very easily in the front. And then while I'm at it, you can see the ingredients are basically chickpeas and then a ton of spices that are hopefully going to make that smoky barbecue flavor. Okay, and then propping up my homage to the brand Quest are these potatoes. That's going to go in dinner this week and next. So we just bought a big bag of russets, and that will last us a couple of weeks. So that's always good. Picked up some garlic powder. This is California garlic powder. We get it from Trader Joe's. It goes into pretty much everything because I love garlic. Picked up some of these real bacon bits. I've had these once before in that salad, and they were really good. It adds that smoky flavor that I was looking for, and I don't have to cook up a whole thing of bacon because we probably don't need that much. But this is 30 calories for a serving, and there are 10 servings in here, and each one is 2 grams of protein. So that's a nice topper to the salad. James picked up his usual sweet corn for the week. That's going to go on his lunches. And the black beans are going to do the same. The Dakota's Pride, those are the brands that he likes. This is one of my fun quirks where I think the Trader Joe's whole kernel corn tastes better than the Happy Harvest corn. So for the recipe we're both having this week, I picked up the Trader Joe's corn, which I'm sure is the same exact as the other corn. But hey, I wanted this one, so that's going to go in the recipe with the salads. And then also picked up some of these cannellini beans that also goes into the recipe with the salad. So it's basically just like a stacked salad. And some of the chicken, you probably saw me buy the week prior. We've grilled all of that up, and we have it ready to go for the salad too. Okay, so just a few fun things left to go. Thank you so much if you are sticking around this long. This is the pecan popcorn. I love this. I pick it up every week. I just think it is so delicious. It's got nutritional yeast, which apparently is my jam. So it's just a really nice savory popcorn. James picked up this high fiber cereal. He has cereal a couple times a week, so he likes to have this high fiber variety and usually mixes it with Honey Nut Cheerios and some other fun stuff. All right, so now it is time for Quest. Amazon was having a really good sale on Quest products. I love Quest products. So I went in, I bought a bunch of stuff. And one of the things I bought are these Quest salted caramel shakes. These are 30 grams of protein, 170 calories, and 1 gram of sugar. And this is just such a great option to have on hand when you need a quick protein fix. I feel like if I'm traveling or going out for the day, this is really going to help me hit my protein goals. I've also been using these in the Ninja Creamy, so just imagine this as the base. We have some Quest salted caramel protein powder too. So let's add a little bit of that. Let's add a little bit of the cottage cheese for creaminess. Oh, it's going to be so good. So I picked up a 12-pack of this. It came in the 3-4 packs, but I am so excited to dig into that. And then I'm also pretty obsessed with the Quest protein chips. And there are so many reasons why. 1, they taste good. 2, this is 140 calories and 19 grams of protein. So if you are a snacky person like me and still want to hit your protein goals, this is a really, really easy and fun way to do it. So this flavor is the cheddar and sour cream, and this was on like the Amazon sale as well. So I picked up a box of 12. And then I've mentioned before, my favorite brand of protein powder is PE Science, but obviously I've got a lot of Quest love as well. And they have this vanilla milkshake flavor that I thought I would try. It is 24 grams of protein and 110 calories, which is really great. But my PE Science, I don't think they actually do a vanilla. And for some of these recipes that I've been using, I just needed a vanilla. So while Quest was doing their little Amazon sale, I thought it would be a good idea to pick some up. So I am really excited about that. And then I'll just end out on a couple of fun items. This is the Brazil Nut Body Scrub. This is not food, but it is amazing. And it's like the body's version of delicious. My friend introduced me to this, and I know it's only in season in the summer, so I wanted to pick up some more of it. Basically, it just smells really good. It makes your skin feel nice. It makes your bath experience feel like a spa experience. So anyway, I picked up one of these because I was running low. And then the very last thing we got this week, this was the item that Bonds was offering for free this week, which is always exciting. And this is the Poppy Prebiotic Soda. So I know these prebiotic sodas, these healthier sodas, are all the rage right now. And the deal is it's 4 grams of sugar, it's 25 calories, it has prebiotics. We picked up the classic cola flavor and the strawberry lemon. James is actually a really big soda fan, and he will drink sparkling water, but it just feels like it's too far away from soda. So I'm really curious to see if he likes this, if it feels like a good replacement. That's obviously much better macros and sugar content than regular soda, so that would be great. But yeah, really looking forward to trying it. And here are the macros and the ingredients if you are curious. But that's going to do it for this week's grocery haul. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the whole thing. If you made it this far, if you could leave a little strawberry emoji, that way I know you're watching till the end. That would just make me happy to know. But anywho, thank you so much for joining, and I'm looking forward to our next grocery haul together. Thanks, guys. Bye.